Welcome back to the Napoleonic Stacking channel. I'm the Napoleonic Stacker, and in this video we're going to take a look at a silver denarius from the Roman Republic. Stay tuned. So what we're looking at here is a denarius that was struck during the Roman Republic in 137 BC. And the Roman denarius was the staple coin of the Roman Republic and later the empire for hundreds of years. At this point in Rome's history, they had a high silver content in the coins. Integrity of the money was a very important thing in ancient Rome, and this silver denarius was in the upper 90 percentile as far as purity. On the obverse, we can see the depiction of Roma, or the patron goddess of Rome. And historically with Roman coins from the Republican era, they didn't actually put real people on the coins. It was always some type of a goddess or a god, and Roma was the patron goddess of Rome. And you can see she's wearing a warlike helmet, as the Romans wanted to portray themselves as warriors and conquerors. And down below, you can see she's wearing some kind of a necklace. And below her chin, there's an X, and that's the Roman numeral for 10, basically symbolizing it takes 10 copper pieces or 10 Roman ass to equal 1 Roman denarius. And later on, during the imperial era, they changed that to where basically it took 16 ass to equal 1 Roman denarius. And taking a look at the reverse of the coin, we can see this is a chariot with Apollo holding a bow and arrow. And this chariot is carrying Apollo. There's 4 horses there. It says Roma. And then down below it says Babius Quintus. And basically that is the name of the moneyer, which we're going to talk a little bit about here in just a moment. But the reverse on this coin I think is absolutely spectacular. This coin is struck in mint state condition. And basically, after it was struck at the mint, pretty much it went into a pot or a pile and didn't see the light of day for 2,000 plus years. Absolutely incredible. Taking a look at some of the grading specifications on the coin, this is actually graded by NGC, which is one of the few grading companies that actually authenticates ancients. And it was struck in mint state condition. The strike, they gave it a 4 out of 5 grade, and the surface a 5 out of 5. So that's basically as good as this coin could possibly get. And just a few things to know about this particular piece and also how the Roman Republic managed their money. Marcus Babius Quintus Tamphilius. You can actually see Tamphilius, which is right here, right behind her head. And that's basically the moneyer who authorized the striking of these coins. And in ancient Rome, the moneyers basically had the responsibility of striking silver, gold, and bronze. And they were selected by the Senate. There were roughly 3 moneyers at any given time. Sometimes there were as few as 2, but effectively it was a great way for politicians to get their foot in the door. So usually the moneyer was kind of the first political office in ancient Rome. And it was a way to get their names out, as their names actually were struck on the coins themselves. And oftentimes they would also put political messages for people who were already in power in order to curry favor and to basically have political propaganda on the coins. Now at this stage in the Roman Republic, there wasn't really a whole lot of propaganda. It's pretty cut and dry. You've got your god on the back, and then you've got your goddess on the front. So just a really great example of a straight-up Roman Republic coin. But some of these do get pretty interesting when you get a little later on into the Republican era. So another interesting reason why the moneyer's name is on the coin and not the consul of Rome, it has a lot to do with authenticity. So when someone sees this, they basically know it was struck under the authorization of the Senate. The moneyer's name is stamped on it, and it gives a little bit more legitimacy. kind of like our treasury bills where the treasury secretary has their name signed on every dollar bill that you spend. So that was basically the mindset of the Romans when they were striking their coins as well. The moneyer was a very important job in Rome, and there was a specific reason why there were three moneyers. Basically, with the Roman Republic, you had two consuls, and if both of those consuls were out on campaign, they would bring a moneyer with them. And who would be there to oversee the finances of the capital city? Well, the third moneyer. And while those consuls were on campaign, of course, they're out conquering and taking over cities. And with the silver and the gold and the bronze that they find, they're melting those coins down and they're restriking them under the authority of the Roman Republic. And that's what the moneyer's job was while the consuls were on campaign. And then also paying out tribute to all of the soldiers that had fought during that campaign. So finances was very important, and all three moneyers were necessary depending on what was going on in the Republic at the time. All in all, I am thrilled to own this amazing piece of world history. And the fact that we can actually put our hands on these and own them for ourselves rather than having to look at them behind glass in a museum is absolutely astounding. This is something that I definitely plan to hold long term and pass down to my kids, and basically it's going to be a family heirloom. And there are several other coins of this caliber that I'm going to show you in this video series. If you enjoy this type of content, please give me a thumbs up, let me know about it in the comments section below, and share with your friends and subscribe. I greatly appreciate everyone, and thank you so much for watching today. Until next time, Napoleonic Stacker, signing out.